gotta tell you, I was kind of in my head counting up some of the flubs that were going on. Jbird, I think, was more flawless when Virginia was not here. And I think the floodgates have erupted since you're here, Virginia. I don't know if there's something to this or not.
You think it's me?
I don't know. I think you might rattle them.
Oh, you think she makes me nervous?
I think she does. Because I was like, man, birds, it's all there. It's just all flowing. It's just, you know.
You did come into the show yesterday, and I did fall apart yesterday and today.
I honestly, I was like, I almost was pointing, like, dang, I think we're going to have to scrap it this week. We're being pretty flawless.
I'm scared of her.
I'm starting to put it all together.
I turned all stuttery.
Yes. Yeah, he does. Now, Bird's flubs are the more entertaining ones. I've definitely gotten my share of things wrong this week. I've definitely made people very upset with a lot of things I've done. So, yeah, that hasn't been very good.
People were coming for Kevin all week this week.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people after me this week, Virginia.
About what?
It wasn't more flubs. It was more about his opinions.
Yeah, it's just a little bit here or there. So, yeah, it's just my little off-putting comments. So, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so a lot of people would like to nominate everything that I've said.
You know about off-putting comments, Virginia.
Yeah.
I do.
I had to make up for yours. Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, because I can already sense this is going to be very bird heavy.
Yeah.
Virginia was gone 3 days.
That's true. Yeah, that's why this is, like I said, the flubs are more entertaining, so we're going to showcase a bit of Bird, but...
Again.
Yes. And, honestly, you could count a lot of these, I think, happened yesterday. And you had said you had a poor night of sleep. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. So
You've been kept up all night by a ghost.
That's right. So
a jealous female ghost.
This is what you have when Virginia comes back fresh and Bird is not rested. It is the perfect recipe for what you're about to hear.
You're right. I'm dealing with a ghost at my house and a witch at work. My life is upside down.
It threw you off. So we've got some flubs in here. This starts us off with number 5.
So it was kind of like a sandwich with peanut butter in the middle. Oh.
You ready for a snake mind bomb?
Ready.
Or a snack mind bomb?
Am I going to get bit by a snake? What's about to happen?
Are you ready for a snack mind bomb?
No, I want the snake mind bomb I was promised.
Yeah. And he was thinking snacks get him excited.
You're right, but I am talking to Virginia.
Yes, I noticed that. Watch to tell me this correlation. A lot of your flubs come when you're direct. You feel you're in a safe space with me. We don't get the flubs. As soon as you start directing anything to Virginia, here it comes, baby. Here's number 4.
The Kevin Ralston covered this story yesterday, and I had advice for Jennifer Gardner. I said, don't do it. Ben's only going to break your heart again.
Who's Jennifer Gardner?
She's the one that does all the plants in the backyard.
You too, Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Jennifer Garner?
At least I'm trying to get engaged in the dirt. Give me some credit.
Again, you're directing that comment to Virginia, and here it goes. She intimidates you and makes you nervous.
This is
eye-opening.
No, I think he would have misspelled or mispronounced Jennifer Garner if I was here or not here.
See, she's dancing on my brain.
Yeah, she is. She is. Here's another one that Virginia picked up on, and honestly, you were talking, it just went over my head. I didn't get it. And I think that's another part. Virginia picks up on these things, and she tap dances all over them.
I listen to you, Boo.
She does.
Some dogs are nippy.
Well, if you tried to bite Chewy, my old dog, rest in peace, he may not like you. He had some energy against some people.
If you try to bite him or pet him?
If you try, I'm sorry, did I say try to bite him?
Yeah, you did.
I said, if you try to bite Chewy, well, yeah, he's going to try to bite you.
That makes sense. Yes.
Again, I'm talking to you.
You're right. It is. You're seeing the pattern here, Bird. I'm seeing the pattern here.
Oh, my gosh.
You're a mess. Get it together.
Yes. Number 2 for the KVJ Week's Worst Moments. Now, these next 2 are a little bit more pronounced. These kind of get spun around in the blender a bit.
Are these me again?
This one, I don't think Virginia was here. This is the first one we can't argue. And here he went down. But here's what happened in this. Jbird was talking sci-fi movies, and he kind of just put together a culmination of sci-fi bad guys in this clip, Virginia.
It's because he's like Harry Potter's opposite.
Yeah. Okay.
I almost went with Snoke. Or never mind. Wrong. No, is it Snow? Snope?
The answer would be nope. Aren't you thinking of Star Wars?
He is. He's mixing up Snoke and Snape.
Snape. Okay.
Oh, Denny's, I know you're not in the room, but can you write this down for the week's worst? But if you're counting right now, we only have one flub without Virginia.
You're right.
And I believe this number one flub, again, this is all Virginia. You had 4 in one day. That's how flawless he was, Virginia.
Wow, that's crazy.
This is, yeah.
And I've had 3 today.
Yes.
That are going to be in for next week.
I
You're
think,
working ahead.
I think it's all starting to make some sense here today. I'm putting it together. Number one for the week. Follow this one if you can.
I just bought 12 mini Bigfoots. It's a fleet of Bigfoots, and instead they brought me over blocks to connect for babies under the month of 6 months. So I think it's
What?
too young for a long. I don't know how to say baby stuff. 6 years of the months. I don't know.
What?
It's been alive for months and months. It's been alive for half a dozen.
You bought baby blocks?
They sent me 6
Baby
months.
blocks.
A half a dozen-year-old blocks.
I don't think that's how you say it.
6 months old.
Okay, if you dissect that clip, I see what happens here. Because you said a little flub, and then Virginia's like, what?
Yeah, I know.
And then all of a sudden you're like, you're caught. You kind of stumble back, and then you're spun out of control.
Well, I already knew I wasn't explaining it great. So
Yeah.
the confidence was low to begin with. And then I could tell she smelled blood in the water.
Oh, yeah.
Then she starts asking questions. So now
Oh, she's coming for
my
you.
train of thought is
Yes,
just so
yep.
all over the place.
Okay.
And now I know it's a moment.
Yeah, I think we got the formula for a flub. That's exactly what happens.
The making of a flub.
The making of a flub. We got 4 of those in one day.
No, that's pitiful.
Like
You
I
actually
said-
got 7 and almost a show and a half. I had 3 today.
And what's the common denominator?
I guarantee I'll deal with Virginia.
It's not even 8:30. You're getting those in early.
Man, I just realized something so big about this show after all this time.
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.